Does it seem like it's in danger of scorching up the place again? Or am I still absolutely clueless?
You can tell it's some sort of defensive rune. Either defensive or sensory rune.
Okay. Okay, give it to 6. I'll write this down.
But like when you hold still, it doesn't seem like after you've landed, after that initial like on the ground, it doesn't seem to activate anything past that.
Okay, so does it go completely dead, or does it just sort of...
It goes back to its original status in the sense that it just looks like an etching. Like someone like chiseled some shit on the wall, like a graffiti style.
Okay, so there's no danger of it being like... Yeah, okay, so there's no danger of it being like a certain amount of people have to be in before it just goes absolutely...
You don't know.
Or something. Don't know, okay. I guess I'll just shout out that I'm in, I guess, and there's a big symbol on the door.
Keep your voice down.
There's a symbol on the door.
Oh, wonderful.
Sorry.
Hello, Tingo.
I'm in, though.
I see this isolation thing. This is why I get kidnapped sometimes.
I have a sword now, it's fine.
Keep telling yourself
What kind of symbol?
It's magic. I think it's a defensive symbol. Like,
anytime I say ruin, just imagine like Full Metal Alchemist transmutation circle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're one of the two highly trained magic-y people, and you just say it's a magic room.
Well, I'm a little bit petrified right now with the fucking screaming.
In your defense, it does look pretty like weird, like worn down.
Yeah,
so it looks a bit like almost like blurry in a way.
Yeah, and it's really, really old. But it's sort of, I think it's defensive. The whole room in here is scorched, so I think maybe somebody activated it and it set the whole place up. So,
are there any other runes around the place that you could possibly deactivate?
Wait, the room looks scorched? You hear Abigail from like peeking through the window that you just entered through.
The room she's inside?
What's a good thing she's the one in there then?
I mean, fair.
No offense.
Did you bring backup clothes this time?
Oh shit, I didn't. Oh no, wait, no.
I don't have materials to make you stuff right now, just saying.
I have that spare shirt we stole absolutely ages ago.
Tandem is gonna put a hand on Berg's shoulder for a moment. Eyes gonna cloud over, and he's gonna send Yuila to the other side of the building if possible, and to see if there's a separate entrance.
There is a back door.
There is a back door.
Oh, I'll go check if there's a symbol on the other side of it then.
There's a back door and a cellar door. My bad. I'm getting my notes for the ends mixed up.
Alright, well, you check the back door. I'll go check the cellar and see if that's trapped as well. And Sandra will go and see if there's a similar, like, humming coming from the cellar.
If this door is trouble, we should go around and meet Weiss on the other side. Or Weiss, you should come out and we can go together. I don't like the idea of splitting up in here.
Yeah, guys, I just got a little bit ahead of myself, to be fair.
Your gusto is appreciated. You see Lucy throw a thumbs up through the window.
As she jumps into an almost exploding room.
Yeah.
Are you afraid in there?
Not as afraid as I was out there, so I think that's maybe why I jumped in.
Honestly, that's surprising.
Lucille, like, gets up and looks through the window. She teleports into the room.
How's that little symbol looking?
It reacts when she initially enters, like similar to you. Like it goes like a light, like very faintly a light, and then it just.
I wonder what's actually going to trigger it then. Is it maybe proximity?
It could be that specific.
Do you want to get close to find out?
It could be
that
it detects a specific type of entity, so normal-ish people don't really set it off.
If it does, that means that there are people here.
Maybe it's just out of juice.
From whatever is making that noise.
Well, yeah, maybe, but that symbol's really, really old.
We'll just go around it then.
Yeah, I don't want it to. I mean, I am resistant, but not that freaking resistant. So.
You'll be fine.
Well, Varric and I will go around back, meet you there. I don't think we can squeeze through this little window.
Fair days. Okay.
The layout of the inside, by the way, the first floor at least, something like. So I'm in a big room. Door is towards here, center, and there's like a central bar. I can't draw well. Back door goes out somewhere in this area.
And then the cellar is probably next to it.
There's like a hallway. That's what the X is. A hallway that leads to a back door.
Oh, okay.
Stairway. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the cellar's actually inside the pub. Okay.
No, the stairway goes up. It doesn't have a downward one.
Oh, okay, so I thought it was down the way. Okay.
You peek into the hallway and you see that there's like another spot there that likely leads to the cellar, the kitchen, stuff like that. Basically another hallway, I guess.
Is
Another
there some
transition point.
aged jerky? Anyway.
Meanwhile, back door people, I will say there's a tandem. You're going to the back door, right?
Yes.
Varric follows with you. You guys give a check on it. Roll perception. Varric keeps an eye out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's. You hear like similar like humming.
All right. Are there any bigger windows back here?
None that there are no windows at all for this like hallway area. There are bigger windows that lead into the kitchen and stuff like that.
It's such
So-
a weird concept.
I'm
that
gonna
would
go
make it-
see if I can
It's
like pry open a window that's large enough for me and Varric.
That's it.
It's such a weird concept.
This
that they would
hallway
set
needs
the
to be way
traps
longer.
inside.
This hallway needs to be way longer, so my apologies.
Yeah.
So like it goes, the kitchen goes. Now
Let's give
it's bad.
another L.
Downward cellar area. Kit. Harrington. Harring. Yeah. See, Kit Harrington is in there. He plays Jon Snow.
He knows nothing.
He knows nothing. There are doors that lead into the kitchen. Yeah.
Don't hit the fucking power button.
Yeah. There. So yeah, you go over to the kitchen area and you see like these larger windows, better ventilation. These ones have, how to put it, metal grid work to hold the windows in place. So imagine if you had like stained glass things that would like change from one glass color to another. There's like metal rigging to hold it in place. That being said, though, it's not even roll's not even required. You guys can actually just smash it down or just pry it off.
Let's go with pry.
Off
This makes
the-
less
off-
noise.
Yeah,
I'll
just
whip out a crowbar and
it's like pulling off like a vent grate, you know. You guys set it down and then climb it. No symbols in here.
Does the symbol outside react, or is that one completely dead?
The symbol at where you're at doesn't react. So there's a
Yeah,
symbol.
Okay.
I'm okay with this yellow. There's a symbol here. Here.
Okay.
This other door is. I gotta change colors again. This other door is here. Speaking of this
That's
other door,
inside,
roll me
right?
perception, Sandra.
Ba, 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 ba,
inside
ba,
or
ba.
outside?
Not as good.
You don't hear anything.
It'd probably be a safe assumption to.
Abigail's there with you.
It'd probably be a safe assumption to think that it's locked though.
You first.
Did she unlock it? Or is
It's
it
not locked.
Okay.
Let me.
Rest in peace. I'll remember you fondly.
Take a few steps back, make sure she's behind Tandem.
I'm gonna put a hand on the door handle first, see if it's hot.
For this other door?
Mm-hmm.
It's not hot. It's cold.
I'll
You guys are higher in altitude right now, so your breathing's a bit weird.
just gently turn it and see if I can open the door.
The cellar doors, it's like a trap door, I guess, or like a trap double door sort of style. You open them up, and they're not locked. They just open up. And then it shows a series of steps that lead down into darkness.
The darkness.
Darkness.
I believe that's how horror stories start, just to let you guys know. I say for my comfy little abandoned house.
Varric stays in the kitchen.
Take out my hooded
I
lantern.
wanted to take out my coat.
Light it up.
Wow. Just
I mean,
both do it.
take
Then.
out your hooded
Yeah,
lantern.
both fucking
Actually,
do it. Then.
I have like a thieves lantern one, so
A bullseye lantern.
thank you.
So Tana pulls out his hooded lantern, and I'm assuming you guys descend into the cellar.
Yes.
Prepared for something to jump out, because it's really weird that they would make the explosion happen inside the building.
No, well, I have a thought about that for later. We'll see if I'm right. I hope not.
Oh, that's not comforting.
It was actually to keep the slaves inside. Anyways.
To keep the horrible monsters they keep locked away.
Yeah.
Yeah, little fucking Dobby staying in his fucking place. Slave.
You get a sock, don't matter, can you get past the explosive walls?
So
Master's giving Dobby a
lantern
Glock.
in one hand, dagger in the other. I head down the stairs.
You traverse down the stairs slowly. Hello, Tango. You want to kill him? Give me your paw if you want to kill him. He left. All right, he's a very kind god.
Loyal.
You guys traverse down the steps. The place down here is pretty sparse, which is good because it means there's less spots for things to hide. There's actually very little anything in here. There are a couple of crates which are like just chucked open, like you can see like the lids like right there. This place down here obviously isn't that exposed to the elements. There are these big kegs that align the wall. I'll just draw it for you. It's probably easier. So you have the little entry hallway. Then you got like this is where you guys came in through. Little steps. There's the exit, which you guys can see. That you can see the light from that side, and then there's a room in the middle, obviously. Some support foundations in certain, support foundation-y spots. Make a smile with it. Not really. And then this back wall area, I'll change it to brown, because that's the color of the barrels, is adorned with kegs.
Looking at the kegs, are there any
Drawing the
like,
ooh-oos right now.
ooh, are there any like markings on the kegs that says, "Oh, this goes to insert tavern here"?
No.
All right, no like.
You're seeing the keg. You're seeing the keg faces. So this is the face that you get tapped into,
Right.
not the size of the barrel.
Does it have a year on it?
You don't know. You do see that some of them are busted open and empty. So these.
Following the top wall, I'm gonna make my way over to the exit and just keep an eye out.
This looks like a devil's face.
Oh yeah.
It's got like horns and 4 eyes.
Or a four-eyed bull.
So, Tam, you go over to the exit, and you see Varric down the hallway that leads to the back door, looking at the symbol. It doesn't seem to be glowing with him. Like he's like not next to it, but he's like a mere like 7 or so feet away from it.
Varric.
There you guys are. Anything good down there?
Potentially. Kegs.
I just assume at this point you guys are all just regrouped as a group.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Levy said
was gonna
they were in bottles, not kegs, right? Or
yeah, these aren't. This isn't like this isn't like a beer or an ale. These are like
Yeah.
fine spirits.
That good shit.
Which, you know, yeah, you can store whiskey in barrels, yeah, whatever. Looking at you, Kingsman 2. Golden Circle. But,
Can you say the
no,
new?
these ones
It's
are-
like 3 years old.
That's new enough. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was made last decade. Ah, it's super old. Haha.
Terrible. I love it. Anyways,
Anyways. So, you guys are two... they are spigoted. They are tapped into kegs. There are bottles at the bullet bar. That's what they call the bullet bar. The bullet rack. That's what it's called. Of the main bar. So the main bar.
Where I am.
Yeah. So it's like.
Oh shit! It's
Check
been here the
the
whole
top
time. I
shelf.
just didn't notice.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I'll just position you guys where I believe you guys are. So then you guys can just keep tabs on where you are. So Varric is in the hallway there. Tanem is here. To front there. To front. So Tanem's on the stairs leading into the cellar. You're somewhere there. Lucy's right there. Minius is probably down here, and so is Ed.
Okay. Well, can I go take a quick look at where all the alcohol is?
At the bullet rack.
Yes.
Most of it is shattered. Like you see, like the bottles of bottles and stuff like that. Similarly, ashen and scorched and stuff like that.
Are there any survivors?
Roll me your luck.
Oh, okay. This will probably
get a 1.
shite
Get
again.
a 1. Get a 1.
Don't get a 1.
No, you want a 1 with luck. 1 is good.
Lower is better for D100.
Oh, Christ, yes, it is. Okay, I'm done.
Mm.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You
I
find
don't see shit.
one. You find one bottle of what's it called? Everclear, I believe it's called.
Which rack is it on? Is it like the top
Mid.
shelf stuff?
No, mid.
Mid. I'll take it for now.
Put bottle of Everclear into your inventory.
Scorched
I
bottle
mean,
of
waste
Everclear.
not, right? Yes, Scorch Bottle.
Anything in those kegs?
I will look through the crates with a crowbar and see if we can find the bottles.
Well, they're open.
Oh.
There's nothing in them.
The whole place has been ransacked.
Like you see, like the desiccated, like I guess they'd still be there because they're dried out. Like the hay, like they use for like shipping material, packaging material rather. You see that, but there's nothing in them. You do note though, as you're looking at one of the crates, it is, you know, the return address. I guess the best way to put it, the sending address is from Driftwood Bay. It's not a huge crate. It's about, I don't know, 3 feet in length, and it's a fucking cube, so it's 3 feet.
Right. 3 by 3 by 3. So it had a few bottles in it. Possibly at one point, in theory. There was an upstairs area.
Yes, we should look.
There are 2 more floors above it.
Let
above
us
first.
go. Let's go together.
Hey,
I can take point if you feel more comfortable.
So, y'all regroup.
I'm having to look at this bloody rack. It's on the other side.
Nothing else. The rules for the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Phrasing.
Look at this bloody rack.
that is a fetish. Anyways.
Actually, is there anything up here that says the name of this place?
Nope.
No, I think
Is there-
no. Okay.
There doesn't have to be an unscorched ledger or anything, is there?
Here, roll
Yeah.
perception. Roll perception.
Alright. Oh, wise.
Wait, me? Oh, okay.
You're the one asked.
Alright. Fingers crossed.
22.
Oh, okay, here we go. That's better.
It is entirely feasible
So-
that it's not even related to the 3 bars we need to find.
So, obviously, a bar counter doesn't go only like an inch off the ground. It goes all the way up to at least like chest height.
Mm-hmm.
You note that the decals for like that on that sort of lower echelon area, the lower tier area of the counter, depicts in like a repeating manner, or like a literal pattern, mountain ranges, and then rain quads above it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's raining down on the mountains.
One might say mountain ridge.
Yes, rain drops upon the mountain range.
Thinking emoji.
Well,
You guys are in the right spot. This is definitely one of the ends.
the ridge drop one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where's my notes?
Oh, I'll just point at the decal and just be like, I think we're in one of them at the very least.
Yes, drop of ridges.
That is good.
Abigail starts. Your guys' alcoholic sensing capabilities are astounding. Really.
Plus with years
no,
of expertise. Which is why she didn't find it.
Shut up. I mean, I found something, and I'll wave the other bottle up above my head, like, really victoriously.
Ah,
I
shit.
found this one, though!
Maybe put that in the bag.
Yeah,
so it
good
doesn't-
point. Yeah, we don't want it to smash. Yeah, can't smash. Put that for later.
Lucio and Abigail begin going to the ruin at the door. It hums, it pulses again. Like it comes alight when they get closer to it. But nothing happens. What do you think it is?
All I was really able to get from it was defensive.
If I was bunkered up in a city, I would want something that A, keeps me protected, B, lets me know if there is intrusion, and C, kills whatever intruders make for a bad day.
So you think they
Yeah,
just roped off the
probably.
first floor and hid in the second? Or third?
Yes.
Magical
Yes.
booby trap. Nice.
Yeah, but the only thing though is if we do that, then that's their front door gone. Wide open for anything else.
Well, it seems that when the thing
Were
closes,
there
it might
adjacent
set it up.
buildings outside that they could have potentially gone in from the roof?
There is a potentiality that something could jump from like one roof to the other, but it'd be like they're not like touching roofs or like they're not like close roofs. I'd
Gotta
say
be a
you'd have to clear the alleyway in between. So that's probably like
Oh, okay. So
a
someone
3 foot clearance, which isn't that hard to be fair, but
someone could conceivably put a rope or something, or a ladder.
yes, yeah.
Or run and jump because they're Skorkin running up the staircase.
Yeah. Just go full like Assassin's Creed on them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just pray this hit if
Yeah.
you miss.
Tannen would mention that aloud.
Okay. Do you want to head upstairs in case there's like anything they've maybe stashed away?
I think that is a good plan. Yes.
Alright. Well, after
Sandra
you.
accompanies them upstairs.
You
Yeah.
accompany them upstairs.
Tannen will take point.
Boop, 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 boop.
Are you coming, Aminias?
I know, I was just looking at him. Still
Just assume Aminius is just falling behind Wise.
Always behind Wise.
Yes,
my
behind.
shadow.
And that's when you jump through stuff. That's a different story. But like when just walking order, behind you.
Okay.
So you guys head upstairs.
Yeah.
There's a hallway that leads to a number of in rooms, and you can see inside them. Like all of them except one door is open. That one door does look different. It looks a bit more well trimmed in terms of like decoration and stuff like that. And it's the one closest to the staircase.
Possibly head of
I
house.
would unless there's something clearly demarcated on it, I would put my ear against it.
Put your roll perception. There's nothing demarcated on it on the outside at least.
It's just a really fancy toilet.
Gold lined. It's like one of those gold swan ones.
Hey, if you run an inn, make sure the bathroom
Has a special vomit receptacle. 9,
I believe that's called a bidget.
maybe.
Good day.
Seems fine, but it is locked.
It seems clear, but it is locked.
Can Sandra attempt to lockpick?
Roll these rolls.
And that, and
1.
Hey.
Damn.
Ooh.
Other end of the
It would have
scale. Almost.
it would have been so funny if you could unlock.
Just break it,
you
make the lock worse.
You unlock it.
19. Nice roll.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. And it doesn't explode yet.
Yeah, as you unlock it. Fine.
I unlock the door, take a small bow, and then take a step back, pretending to open the door.
I will open the door.
I'm assuming cautiously.
Yes.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I quickly say that I'm going to duck behind the stairs?
Sure.
Okay.
21. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see. It's a lower amount. So it only takes 7 damage.
Alrighty.
As you twist the knob and open it slowly, cautiously, you let go of the knob and just sort of like push it with the door itself, the centrality of it, with your hand instead. As you do so, you hear like a crack, like a like it's as if like you like broke a battery, which I know batteries don't fucking have sound effects when you break them. Don't at me, but it is. So it's like, and you're like, fuck, or Geralt, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But you weren't holding the bell
As
first.
from the doorknob, it arcs out and like lightning lashes out at you. Just. You get tased. You guys, those of you watching, literally do see like an arc of lightning strike at Tandem, whatever part of his close to him. So I'm probably his arm.
Oh, the lightning bolt.
That is distinctly unpleasant.
But you weren't holding the doorknob, or that'd been a lot worse.
Oh god, I fried Tannum.
Alright, what would have been worse is if you seized up and it just kept going and you can't let go of the doorknob.
Yeah, I ain't cleaning that up.
Yeah, it's here from down below. Lucy's voice. You guys all right up there?
Don't answer!
Yes.
I can see Wise's tail.
Damn it!
Sorry, guys.
We're fine.
Well, I guess not all the traps in this place are worthless.
I mean, seemingly it blew up the downstairs, so I imagine it was actually a decent trap.
You guys now have access to this office.
Oh, it's an office.
It's an office. It's more than an office. It is an actual like living place. It has like a bed and stuff, but it's more like much more of the office side of the room dominates the living part of it.
They have like a desk with like letters or books or anything on it?
Nope.
Hmm.
It has a desk, just not one to fit with like books and ledgers and notes.
Do they have any, like, safes or storage areas where you might keep
Why don't you roll perception?
rare alcoholic beverages?
Is there a painting with a safe behind it?
Yeah, particularly.
There's no painting in here in the first place, so no.
Damn.
Do a thorough sweep of the room.
25.
Yes, that. Thorough sweep.
You guys look around collectively. I'm just going to use the 25 as a collective look around. You guys note. Oh, hello, Tango. How about D? You guys note in your guys' search, there is a safe. There is a safe directly underneath, like where you put your feet, where the desk goes, built downward.
Oh, wonderful.
Ah, he's biting me. I picked him up to hug him
Wait, downwards. So, like, into the floor.
into the floor. Yeah, the floor safe.
The elusive floor safes. The trick is
That being said, there's a floor safe. Yes. That being said, you note something in peculiar, Wise.
Uh-huh.
There's a bit of a stunted and stilted nature when you look open the drawers of the desks and stuff like that. You know, like as you pull it, it feels like a serration, just. And you know, at a normal glance, you might just think that you know this place is fucking weathered, ruined, and worn, so it might just be a shitty desk at this point. But you know that they all have this sort of pattern to them. And you check. And you see that underneath there is like actual serration, like little pegs almost. And in the gaps of each peg, there's like letters.
Ooh, can I take out the letters?
There are five drawers on the left side of the desk and 4 on the right.
So 9 letters in total then.
9 letters in total.
Okay. Can I have a quick glance at them and see what they say?
Well, they're just letters, so A through Z.
Oh, I thought you meant like letters.
Letter as in like a literal letter.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry.
An alphabetical letter. Not like letters as in correspondence.
Okay.
Speaking of
If you ever seen National Treasure 2, it's like that.
Yeah. I have.
Oh, I've seen that.
Are there any like paperwork lying about?
There is like paper sort of thrown on the ground and in the drawers themselves. Some are in ruined condition, some are in a bit more of a legible condition.
Alright. While they busy themselves with safes and desk safes, I will go through the paperwork in the room to see if there's any gleanable information about either the safes or the state of the building or any sort of ledger detailing alcohol stores or some such.
Okay. You do find on the ground some papers that, I mean, it was formerly a stack of papers that it's not I guess it is a purchase. It's like a request or purchase. Some correspondence back and forth being like, yes, I want this much. I don't have that much. How about this much? Okay, yes, I'll take that much. How much is it? It's worth this much. How about this much? So it's like text form of bargain negotiation. Okay. Items, and it's not between just 2 people. It's between whoever owns this place and multiple merchants, suppliers. Thank you. Yeah. Exact word. And it goes over stuff as simple. Why I say it's simple. Nothing's so simple. Food, livestock, cows, beasts, stuff like that, meats, grains and breads, stuff like that. And then eventually it does get to the point of, on the subject matter of alcohol. The one you notice most of all in this, strung about, like they're all scattered, so you have to like sort of piece them together in normal conversational from supplier to this specific owner. The one that strikes out amongst you is one from Billy. It's signed Billy of the Heartlands. The person did receive their shipment of this fine spirits. Quite a price too, by the way.
I have a confirmation here of delivery. So it has at one point in time been here in this establishment.
Was it stored?
Presumably it'll be downstairs.
Oh, everything's
Did it say how much they bought? Like just a bottle?
It knows that it has they got a case of 4.
Case of 4.
Okay, there may be survivors kicking around then.
Somewhere. Well, everything in the cellar was empty, and everything not in the tavern floor was destroyed, besides that one that you got.
Well, are you making any progress with the locks?
Oh yeah, I found random ass letters under the desk. What were the letters actually?
A through Z for each of them.
Okay.
Let me put it to you like this. This is a combination puzzle.
Yeah.
It's not...
You spell out a word.
Yeah. We just have to figure out what the fuck the word is.
Wait, did I say 5 and 4? It should be 5 and 5.
So there's 10 letters then.
There's 10 letters, yeah. I'm drunk.
What were the...
D-R-O-P.
Nope. Open sesame.
Roll, Tandem roll insight.
Okay. Where's my insight? There it is.
Insight. you can glean from the letters from Billy to the owner here. There is the person who purchased it had a bit of, I don't know, ceremony they wanted to do, like put to use with these bottles, in the sense like it wouldn't be something just sold regularly. Like they would be saved for special people, guests, occasions, stuff like that.
I would mention that and then reason that if there is a reputed item used for special occasions, that would be stored likely in a special place. So,
Like a floor safe?
like a floor safe or a hidden desk. If there's an
Perfect.
obvious, if there is an obvious safe and the hidden safe,
Check the
I say
hidden one.
open both, but I think that the hidden one should take priority.
Yeah, especially
I
if
do
it's
have
expensive.
a crowbar if this puzzle proves you're better, but we shall see.
Before we get into the letter things, can Sandra attempt to like tap on the wood to see like where hollow points are, where like there could potentially be a storage spot on this desk?
Roll perception.
Where's
The
my
hardest
perception?
on the DC.
I would imagine.
Can I assist?
22 is
Oh, never
maybe not
mind.
enough.
Oh, wait, can I assist?
I imagine it'd be
Other
like 25.
If you want to assist, you can do your own roll.
Okay. Please be like a natural 20.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
With
nat
everything
20,
in
for
me,
the boost,
please
for the
make
boost,
it-
for the boost, for the boost, 17.
It's fine.
You can't locate any additional.
Hmm.
Shame.
See, if only we could like
Alright.
stack it and make.
Combine
40.
them. That'd
Yeah.
be fair.
I on a hunch, Tanem is going to attempt to just slide the desk an inch
Oh,
from where it
Christ.
stands.
It does not budge.
Okay, with that in mind, can
So what did I miss there?
Sandra help me advise? I think that this is a key. I do not believe that there is. Here, help me
You
look.
think the
look
storage
at
is
the
elsewhere,
walls.
and this is the way to open the storage?
Yes, help me look at the walls. See if there is a hidden compartment somewhere.
Okay,
I assist.
I will do that.
Roll perception.
Triple assist.
Would that be perception or investigation?
You're trying to find the inklings of it existing in the first perception. Once you
Alright.
guys actually find it, it would be an investigation to like see how it ticks. But
So just
Cool.
him or all of us?
you can, the best person among you can roll advantage.
I think it might be Kirsty.
It would be, because my int is not very high.
Well, no, if it's perception, then it would be different.
Oh,
But-
perception, yeah, no, I'm a plus
My
4.
perception.
Plus
8, yeah.
So,
I
Would
mean,
you-
I've been rolling kind of shit today, so I mean.
I believe in you. We also had the pocket ace, but I believe in you. Or not pocket ace.
So I will aid you. So roll with advantage.
I don't even know what pocket ace stuff Aminius has right now, to be honest with you.
Did you not write it down?
No, not persuasion, perception. Right.
She did not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rip.
I say believe in myself as I push this button. Just
Believe in the
let
heart of
it
the cards,
flow through
goddammit.
me. Just let it flow.
Alright,
through
Yami
me.
Yugi.
Ah, God bless you. You're not kidding.
Can't
have
find
a-
anything.
Well, we have a nat
Oh my
20
God.
in that, of the two things.
Mhm.
Port and rolls, that's what I'm trying to think of.
It's up to you.
I mean, like, it'd probably be easier just using the nat 20 to find the thing that's holding it.
I
than
mean,
to try
yeah, of
and
course
solve
it'd be
the safe.
easier to just bust out of that toy. Of course it's easier.
No, I mean to, like, find the thing that's holding the stuff rather than try to figure out this safe combination. Not safe combination, desk combination.
It's same thing.
Y'all want to
Wait,
use
don't
it?
you guys believe in your puzzle solving capabilities?
Hell no.
Not in this.
I don't even have a clue of where to start with this, yo.
I mean, I'm
There's other
dyslexic as well,
correspondence
man.
in the
It's
room. I
not-
just haven't got.
If we find nothing, Tanem would return to the
Well, we're trying to determine if we use the 20
paper
now to determine.
trail, so to speak, and as I pick the whatever paperwork I can find, I would say, well, see if you can figure out the floor safe. Then perhaps there is more paper in there, or some sort of hint.
So I guess we're not
Okay.
using the 20. Cool.
Also, well, if we can't get into it, we can just use it. But let's try and.
I
get
mean, keep in
into
mind,
it.
this is just to locate the mechanism. It's not necessarily getting it.
Ah,
You might use it on something that doesn't exist.
Okay,
Can I just attempt to pop the safe?
Roll with these tools.
Is it possible to get assistance from someone?
Can I can do these tools, so can I hella assist there?
Yeah, both of you roll with advantage then.
Tag team.
It's a fucking tight fucking fit having two of you crunched underneath a desk like sitting area trying to help each other lockpick, but
Aminius is jealous.
Backseat lockpicking.
These tools.
barely enough.
Okay. Barely enough.
Oh,
as well.
Well, only one of you need to roll, but yeah.
oh, sorry. I got excited. I tend to.
Shouldn't get excited.
Barely
when
enough.
at her desk.
That sounds weird.
That's the point.
You guys open up the safe.
Hey.
You find correspondence.
Secret correspondence.
And you find 4 bottles.
Oh,
Hey.
yo, what up?
Are the bottles labelled?
They are. Pristine quality. That which you seek.
And for how do you spell correspond? I know how to spell it.
There's 2 R's.
Let me see that paperwork.
I hand it over and examine the bottles.
Oh yeah.
They're looking in fine quality indeed.
Wonderful.
Without a crack, very little dust, in all honesty. Uncorked.
It's
Or unpopped,
so beautiful.
or rather. They're
It's
corked,
beautiful.
they're not popping open. You even got like that sort of like leathery, not leathery, wax seal on top of the cork to really preserve it. Correspondence is between the innkeeper and her sibling, her brother, who appears to be a captain that works at the fort.
Oh.
Before you're across guard range.
Any indication of concern, trouble?
She is a bit not concerned in like a deathly sense, not any more so than anyone else that you know here in the colonies. Of there's a lot of shit out there. She is concerned that he might be overworking himself, but she says that she has like whenever he gets some time off, she has a special surprise for him.
Is there a No, Tandem would realize that he's not equipped for that sort of thinking. He would hand the correspondence to Aminius and ask Aminius to determine if there is a letter or word that is, or a combination of 2 words that is more frequently
What's the brother's
appearing
name?
than other words.
Not 10 letters.
Damn. I would always use fucking family or like a birthday.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that's a save. So that should be -3.
But slash is
Still 21. There's no combination. There's no like cryptic thing amongst it that sticks out to Aminius. That being said,
Is there a paragraph that happens to have 10 lines? Like,
No.
really the first.
these are pretty short letters. Like it's not that hard to give the letter to her brother.
It's the effective of like text messaging.
Yeah, I'm just reaching.
It was a cool idea though.
Aminius does note that the siblings are heavily like. Oh, hello, Tango. Hello, Ball. The siblings are close, obviously. They came out here on like their last legs, which is not surprising for a lot. At least in the first wave, at least. And that they were among the first people to help settle this down. Like there are references to like construction, I guess incidents, accidents, which are sort of fun to poke fun at. Someone painting the wrong house red and then getting chewed out for it, so that sort of deal.
What are both the siblings' names?
Not 10 letters.
Well, what's their names? Because Garth is curious what the names are.
I'm not going to tell you their names because I don't have their name.
Oh, okay, fine.
Could it be like a mother's name or something?
No mention of the mothers in the notes.
No.
They didn't seem to have. There are no mentions of any parents in the letters.
Did they have pets? No.
Oh, God, 10 letters is like such a long word as well.
It's potentially too. Is there gaps to signify that there could be a space between words?
No.
On this? No, it's just one thing.
And the name of the inn was Ridge Drop?
Ridge drop.
Ridgedr.
No, that's 9.
Yeah. If there was a space, then it'd be 10. But also, who would use the name of their establishment that the secret desk thing is in as the password?
That's one of those things where it's like it's so stupid no one would do it, and then you do it and you're like, fucking damn it.
Yeah. Ah, the answer is A.
You guys could brute force it, but I would just say you guys end up spending the fucking night here.
Spending the night? We spend the rest of our lives here. Do you know how many combinations of letters that would be?
I mean, you guys might just chance upon it faster.
Yeah, fair. Nope.
Is there anything in the letters that they are hoping for, any sort of goal or ambition?
Melee shakes his head. Just hang out with each other.
Any locales that they tend to frequent?
That's not
Here?
the actual tavern.
Yeah.
Well, let us leave this for now, or we will just... We're wasting daylight.
And honestly, we have the thing that we truly need, so...
Yeah. I know, but I want to know what's in there. My curiosity.
Greed will imprison us all.
Curiosity
let
kills
us-
the cat. Yada.
Yes, exactly. We should. I think we should look through the rest of the inn, see if we can find a way out up top, get the lay of the city from a higher view, vantage.
There is some third floor,
Perhaps
isn't there?
that is.
There's a third floor.
Yes. Perhaps we
okay.
can find evidence or some clue in the other rooms.
Okay.
Varric and Lucy
Yeah,
just
okay.
chilling downstairs.
And Abigail.
And
Thank you very much.
Honestly, I thought she was up here with us, so...
No, they're shouting at you from below, though.
Honestly, so lazy. We're up here doing all the work.
Yeah, for your guys' alcohol.
For our booze.
Hey, I'm willing to share.
My
don't want it.
booze. You're no longer in the our group. Anyways, also we should put the bottles in the bag of holding.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't
Very
break
clever.
the shit.
No, I will cry.
It shatters as you put it into another plane of existence.
It's a magical.
It's a magic spirit.
It's a bottle of holding. It makes a black hole. We all die.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
Maybe one way.
So you guys put away the bottles and leave the room and its quirkiness and head upstairs.
Corkiness.
There
Before
are.
we do, Is there anything of interest in the other rooms on the floor?